Ayo, what's up everybody? Changli's rerun banner is right around the corner, and it's once again time to ask that age-old gotcha question. Should you risk it all for a new thrill, or embrace the warmth and comfort of an old flame? Well, if you're on the fence, I'm here to make that decision a little bit easier. Today, I'm giving you my experience as a day one Changli haver, and I'm here to discuss both the good and the bad in hopes of helping you use your astrite wisely. That said, let's get it. First off, let's talk about the pros. Changli dashes and dances all over the combat area. She's on the ground, she's in the air, she's everywhere. Her skill and enhanced basic attacks are excellent gap closers. This is a trait that is becoming more and more appreciated with each patch. With many of the newer bosses dashing all over the map, some melee characters literally have to chase the enemy down just to get a hit in. But with Changli, you're there at the press of a button. Also, the details in her attacks and model are simply gorgeous. This section alone is what makes her my favorite character of the game. But there's more. As for team building, Changli is one of the most flexible DPS characters in the game. And that's because many of her attacks can be quick swapped out, allowing her to deal tons of damage safely while fielding another DPS to simultaneously get busy, dealing even more damage all at the same time. Because of her ability to seamlessly hop on and off the field, she pairs well with a lot of other damage-dealing characters. Zhang Liao, Carlotta, Encore, Chisha, and I'm sure there are more. Now, I know this next point isn't an appeal or a concern for everyone, but as I've said in other videos, I like it when my characters are connected to the world and the story in some major way, and not just here for their debut patch to never be seen again. Well, Changli has appeared in a number of events and multiple main quests. And based off of the dialogue she's given us at different points, it would seem she's privy to some things that most aren't when it comes to the world of Solaris 3.
Perhaps paying closer attention to your surroundings could bring you closer to understanding the true nature of reality.
Now, we won't get into Changli lore right now. Maybe we'll save that for another video, you know what I mean? But all I'm saying is it would seem like we might be able to expect to see her again in future story content. Now, before we get into the cons, if you're enjoying this video, please like and share. It really does help me continue to make awesome videos just like this one. Let's get on to all the cons. That's right, you gotta take the good with the bad, the eternal radiance with the moonlit clouds. So, remember when I said one of the pros to Changli is her team building capability? Well, while she's able to slide into a number of different teams, there hasn't really been a true dance partner to pair up with her that truly complements her kit. Because of Brant's fusion damage and skill damage buffs, many are saying he's a perfect match. If he indeed ends up being her best in slot teammate, that would mean that Changli has quite the expensive taste, with Brant also being another 5-star character. Not saying you have to pull him, but you might want to pull him if Changli is a character you really want to invest in. But I know I'll be getting Brant when he comes out on the first day. I'm excited to take my Changli to the next level. Another con is somewhat challenging gameplay. While Changli's gameplay is stunning to watch and a blast to play, I would be lying if I said it didn't take some time to get the timing just right on her skills and abilities. Her skills and enhanced basics dash all across the field. But it's important to remember that she isn't invincible during these cool long animations, and you can easily die during an attack if you aren't mindful of the timing or good at quick swap mechanics. While I play her all the time, I still get hit in the face a lot. Even with the benefit of her sequence node 1, I get batted around like a ping pong ball sometimes. So this is something to look out for. And the final con is this. it is what it is. Cantarella is on the way, as well as other characters Cool Games has teased in recent trailers. So I know this can make it difficult to decide with so many interested looking characters on the way, but I'll tell you, I'm not regretful of my decision to pick up Changli, and I will be picking up another sequence node before the end of this patch. At the same time, I can't say I'm going to skip Cantarella either. If you aren't in a position to easily get both, you might want to weigh your options here. There are just as many pros as there are cons when it comes to picking up Changli. However, I do feel the pros speak loudly. I think she's a solid character with an amazing design and flashy gameplay. I can imagine if Cantarella and Changli's debut release dates were switched, there'd be no question that people would be dying to pull on Changli just as much as they do her. Changli is really good, but it does take some time to master. Nonetheless, I think I've told you all the things that you need to know to make this decision if you are on the fence. Best of luck to your pulls this patch. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you in the waves. Peace.